Welcome to Brown Betties, guys. We're going to be doing a look today inspired by a beautiful MAC pigment. The name of this pigment is called Blue Brown. It is absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to show you a couple different swatches of it. Here you can see the pigment alone by itself, also with a black base, and then again with a brown base. Pigment is absolutely gorgeous with all of the beautiful colors that reflect in it from so many different angles. I'm going to be doing a bunch of different looks with this pigment in particular, so if you like the look that I'm going to be working on today, please stay tuned. So let's get to this look. First, we're going to start with the brows as usual. Just going to use a spoolie brush just to brush those hairs up. And we're going to take a nice angle brush and use our Anastasia Dipbrow in the color chocolate to fill in those brows. And just going to keep filling them in and using the spoolie brush to keep the look as natural as possible. On to the eyes, first base we'll be applying will be the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. We're going to apply a very thin layer of this to the eyelid. We're doing this because we really want that shadow to stay in place, and this will ensure that it will. Second base is going to be the MAC Paint Pot in the color Painterly. And we're going to apply another thin layer of that as well with our fingers. That's one of the best ways I feel we can apply this product and get it as even as possible. Shadow, I'll be using a dark navy from the Shany 7-layer cosmetic palette with a fluffy Sonia Cachet brush, very lightly in the crease area, back and forth sweeping motion to build up the color. Just gonna keep blending and blending. We don't want any harsh lines. Now for the pigment, I'm going to be using another MAC product, a Mixing Medium by MAC, and I'm going to be using that because I really want this pigment to be as vibrant as possible, okay? So I'm going to apply a very thin layer onto the eyelid, the base of the eyelid, before I apply the pigment itself. Now I'm going to go over that with the pigment, and I'm just going to be packing it on in like a patting sweeping motion onto the entire eyelid. Careful not to go into the crease area where we applied the shadow, just really following the curve of your eye. that pigment is applied, we're going to go back in with the same shadow we used before just to blend everything out together. Now to blend that out even more, I'm going to be using a very dark mauve color, maybe a little brownish to mauve from the Shany 7-Layer Cosmetic Palette. And I'm just going to blend that out even more to give it some more contrast. For the lower lash line, I'll just be going back in with that navy to blend that out, and then adding just a touch of the mauve again to complete the look. Now with the MAC Eye Kohl in the color Feline, I'll be lining the rim of the eyelid. And just a touch in a tight line. That is when you also line the upper lash line inside the upper lash line. This technique creates a very piercing and intense eye. For liner for my top lash line, I'll be using my L'Oreal Infallible Slim Liner. And I'm going to start with a very small line close to the lash line. We're just going to wing it out just a bit. Now for a highlight, I'm going to be using another MAC shadow. This product will be listed below along with all products used. When I apply that, it goes on very chalky, so I apply it with the brush and then I blend it in with my finger. Now on to mascara. We're going to really be taking our time to apply this mascara. First we're going to go inside the eyelash, and then we're going to pick each individual lash out very cautiously to make sure we get maximum lash. Onto the face, I'll be using my NYX Photo Finish Primer. For foundation, I'll be using MAC Studio Finish. Once again, all products will be listed below. Now we're going to take some concealer to clean up those brows. Back in with the spoolie brush and maybe just a little bit more product just to ensure that the definition in the eyebrow is there. We're also going to be taking some concealer to just highlight under the eye area. And then we're going to blend that out with a Beauty Blender sponge. Now for more of an intense highlight, we're going to be using a MAC Prep and Prime pencil in the color Light Boost, and on the forehead, down the bridge of the nose, and under the eye. Same beauty blender, we're just going to be blending that out. Now we're going to set the highlight with MAC SkinFinish powder in the color Dark. We're going to go in with a little bit of MAC SkinFinish in the color Dark Deep, just around the edges and everywhere else. For a nice shimmer, I'll be using this Maybelline Mineralize powder. And we're just going to put that right under the highlighted areas. This is a nice natural blush from the Shany 7-layer cosmetic palette, and we're just going to hit the apples of the cheeks with that blush. Lips, this is a NYX lipstick in the color Chloe. Once the lipstick is applied, we'll be taking a very dark lip tar to line the rim of the lips. Then we'll be pressing the lips together and blotting them to create a very deep berry look. Clean up and one nice spritz of Fix Plus, and this look is done. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, like, and comment.